Good evening, members of the C. Of course, we're immediately taking care of and investigation occurrence in the future. Now, as a follow-up to that, station, SAD, Mr. Said, apprise us with what's been happening since that incident about their operations. As we know, special assistant to the president on print media, first team. At this point, sports, Elijah.
Anybody can be allergic.
Yeah, okay. Senator.
Anybody that has gone to argue.
And we are happy to have you here. But I will give us his remarks and real AKTS.
Rest, on this particular issue, timeline for the reconstruction.
Or you want to say, is there any timeline for resumption of train services?
A brother who asked of 30 billion for security and surveillance. I think it was a proposal. My background is National Assembly, and I have a copy of the 2023 Approved Appropriation Act. This sum is not included. And let me assist the MD. Someone was asking that we have been having this issue of derailment. Yeah, at the initial stage, we got to find out that the derailment was as a result of something that we call point machine. So the NRC has fixed the point machine from here up to Kaduna. And since then, we have not had any issue of derailment. And this one, because investigation is going on, I don't want to preempt the committee. So we wait for the outcome, and I want to assure you justice will be done to the investigation and to the report. And somebody was asking of what happened, we cannot link Warri to Abuja, right? Did anybody ask of that? Yeah, government is working on that. Government intend to link Warri, Ajakuta, Itape to Abuja. We are working on the procurement. Thank you.
I was going to answer.
Okay, you see, movement is a function of patronage. And again, it's a function of operations. So the NRC have to look at the patronage on the segment and the operational issues that are involved. However, NRC is working on that to improve the number of trips on the corridor. Thank you.
Of course, we're immediately taking care of and investigation occurrence in the future. Now, as a follow-up to that, station, SAD, Mr. Said, apprise us with what's been happening since that incident about their operations. As we know, special assistant to the president on print media, first team. At this point, sports, Elijah.
Anybody can be allergic.
Yeah.
I believe the minister directly and indirectly touched on all the issues as asked because they are all interrelated. There are constant arrests of people who vandalize our critical national assets, and they are always taken to the court in the various states, and a lot of them are put to jail, a lot of them are made to pay fines, but the urge to steal them still remains because the people who require them keep pushing from one side to the other. Our own way out is by the time we start running more trains, the level of attacks will reduce. And we also want to appeal to the judiciary to give us all the necessary support in this prosecution. So also the communities where they are. There are communities where this thing is very, very prevalent. I won't mention so that it's not regionalized. And you have been seeing them on social media. But many of the videos circulating on the social media are old video before 2023. And they come up and people will say they've seen, but those that are current, even when it happens at 12 a.m., by 8 a.m. the next day, our engineers will have fixed those points because we know it happens. And I want to say, I went for Urban Rail Conference in South Africa, of all African countries. You won't believe it, sir. There was a whole session dedicated to rail vandalism. Even though they are on electric, they still vandalize their electric line. So another way is when we get electric, which is part of our plans going forward. So we are concerned, and the Office of National Security Advisor recently constituted a bigger stakeholder forum where this issue is being discussed, and I know they are coming up with a national plan for rail asset protection. On timeline, the engineers are on site. The critical thing now for us is to get the capsided ones out of the way. By tomorrow, we will have done 4 out of 10, and then we will need to use crane. The crane will be moved to site. For them to move to site, they have to go on the rail. They are rail cranes. They are our cranes with rail level. When that is cleared, the next thing is simple. To lay the track is not difficult. It's to get don't forget, when we had the bomb blast, this was fixed. It was not reopened not because of the availability of the track. It was a national decision that those people who are affected be made available before the rail. So in this case, the engineers are working, and I can tell you very soon, through the ministry, we will announce plans for restoration and reopening. I want you to please bear with us. Thank you. I think I've done justice.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister and the MD. We will hand over the mic to the chairman of the occasion.
Chairman, indeed. When the moderator said that we should restrict ourselves to the matter of the derailment alone, I knew that was not going to happen because the MD himself touched on other issues, and I believe deliberately so. The Warri-Itakpe rail line, and also the incident with the NTA, for which he has apologized. And I think I want to, crave your indulgence to let the matter end on the note of the apology that he has offered. And the night is fast spent. I know you will not want me to speak so long again so that we can all go. We have been waiting here for so long. But I would like to first thank the Honorable Minister of Transportation, distinguished Senator Saidu Alkali, who had to cut short his trip in order to be here, and immediately even landed. He had to quickly change and come back here. I want to thank you for your sense of duty and patriotism. Thank you so much. And the MD has been with us since about 5 o'clock. If we had allowed the MD, he could speak from now till tomorrow. Because he's a teacher and he's used to this. He has come a long way. I haven't been the MD of LASMA, Commissioner for Transportation in Lagos, Secretary of Transportation in Abuja. So he's interacted with the media for so long. And I think you see that in the intensity of his presentation, because he went into the entire gamut of what has happened and what is Railway Corporation and the ministry have all done with respect to that. I think there have been full disclosure. And I think that we need to thank him for that. Not only has he told you what happened, how the derailment happened, and what has been done, what the immediate responders have done, how they have made visits, how the ministry and its corporation has visited those that were injured, the number of people that were injured, and all of that. And I want to thank him for that detailed presentation that he has given, and I hope that will give justice to that. Thank you so much, Dr. Opoefa. I also like to thank my colleagues here, Mr. Inwabuko and Ablasis, for staying with us this late in order to be part of this. Essentially, we must thank you, the media people. I've always said that if the people in government are rendering service to the country, even the media people are doing more. They are significant as the people who are in government too. Because without you, whatever we say will not get communicated to the people. And the essence of all this is to be able to enlighten the people, get the people to get information, informed information on what has happened. I want to thank you. You've been here. This is about the first time that I will witness a briefing that went this late. But you have been very steadfast. I thank you so much. And I hope that...